Certainly good morning. Yesterday it was demanding. We went to bed at 2 a.m., especially the debate about Ukraine. Unfortunately, it was confirmed that Europe is not able to agree on whether or who will be the leader. So I talked to Mr. Macron about the old times. The so-called Normandy format did not exist. And the things we discuss, we return to it in memories. The media write that Chancellor Merz, or President Macron, criticized Antonio Costa for the fact that his cabinet established some basic diplomatic contacts with Russia. They said that it should be them who will lead the other states. They claim that Antonio Costa is the right person who should represent Europe. And the debate about whether it should be Costa or someone else, the council was not able to agree at all. Meloni is a great leader for me. She really speaks to things. She has rational proposals. We have the same opinion on almost everything. So the voices began. Yes, there was criticism that Costa established some contacts. But to say that only Zelensky should negotiate without Europe, when Europe pays for it all, is nonsense. So some leaders said that only Zelensky should negotiate. Others said that Europe should negotiate. Another leader said that he does not want anyone to negotiate. So I just say that there was a Normandy format. It was Merz, Macron, and Putin who met. They last met in October 2019. I experienced on November 11, 2018, we were in Champs-Élysées. We all sat there, the whole world. And then Putin, Trump, Macron, and Merz were at the table. And it was 4 years after the annexation of Crimea. So the debate is such that today the council is not able to agree on whether it will be won or who will be won. So a long debate, no results. What would you say? I am, of course, in the situation when Macron said that Trump is now on the same boat with Europe. So it basically changes the situation when Trump was negotiating outside of Europe and Europe was just paying. If there is a new situation where the EU and the United States force Putin to end the aggression, then it is a different situation. To this information, I was more in favor of what Meloni says, that Europe should designate. And if, of course, some of these leaders like Merz do not want to negotiate, so let Meloni negotiate, the Belgian Prime Minister. But if I compare it with the past, it is quite a big difference. Did Trump help at all? When he joined office, he promised that he would end the war in 24 hours. And so it has been many times 24 hours and nothing has happened. He did not care about Ukraine. He dealt with the Hormuz. So now maybe the Hormuz will fall, we hope. And now it remains to believe what Macron said. Macron was calm. He can deal with it. We know Trump. We know how he behaves. And I repeat that I do not need to know how to deal with him. But in principle, he is a very pleasant person who, of course, at meetings and negotiations with journalists, changes to another person. Well, I have to run for breakfast.